Welcome to Malice and Mystery. Time travel has long captivated the human imagination, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the past and future while challenging our understanding of reality. This story delves into the untold possibilities of temporal exploration, blending scientific curiosity with the ethical dilemmas and unforeseen consequences that arise when humanity dares to tamper with time. Through the eyes of three brilliant scientists, we embark on a journey that unravels the mysteries of causality, identity, and destiny, revealing both the wonders and perils of rewriting history. The enigma of time travel. Time travel has long captivated human imagination, blending ancient myths with modern science fiction. It embodies our desire to transcend the present to rewrite history, glimpse the future, or unravel the mysteries of existence. Yet, despite centuries of speculation, its mechanics remain elusive, straddling the line between theoretical physics and fantasy. The allure of time travel lies in its potential to reshape reality and provoke profound questions. Can the past be altered? Is the future fixed or fluid? Einstein's theory of relativity hints at possibilities like time dilation, while concepts like wormholes and multiverses spark debate among scientists and dreamers alike. This narrative explores the untold stories of time travel, merging scientific curiosity with imaginative storytelling. Through characters grappling with the consequences of their actions and societies transformed by temporal shifts, we delve into the ethical, emotional, and existential dilemmas of tampering with time. Together, we'll uncover the promises, perils, and enduring mysteries of this timeless fascination. It's The Catalyst, a discovery that changes everything. Dr. Elena Vasquez, quantum physicist, stumbled upon a groundbreaking discovery while analyzing data from a quantum entanglement experiment. She detected an anomaly, a temporal loop where particles seem to interact with their future selves, suggesting time could fold back on itself. Teaming up with mathematician Dr. Rajiv Kapoor and neuroscientist Dr. Mei Lin, they uncovered a quantum resonance field capable of bending space-time, paving the way for time travel. Their invention, the Chronos engine, allowed brief temporal jumps, marking a monumental achievement. However, the team soon faced profound ethical and existential questions. Elena grappled with the consequences of altering history. Rajiv wrestled with mathematical paradoxes, and May worried about the psychological impact of such power. As they stood on the brink of rewriting history, they wondered whether they were pioneers or architects of their own downfall. Realizing their discovery was both a marvel and a Pandora's box, first steps across the temporal divide. The team's first time travel experiment was a tense yet pivotal moment. Despite meticulous preparation, uncertainty loomed as they prepared the Chronos engine. Elena, Rajiv, and May gathered around the device, their excitement tempered by apprehension. After final checks, they opted for a cautious 5-minute jump backward in time, with Elena volunteering as the first traveler. As the Chronos engine activated, Elena vanished in a flash of light, leaving the lab in tense silence. Minutes later, she reappeared, disoriented but unharmed, confirming the experiment's success. She described feeling untethered from reality, hinting at the psychological challenges of time travel. While the data showed no anomalies, Rajiv noted subtle instabilities in the temporal field, raising concerns about longer or more complex jumps. The breakthrough was monumental, but it also underscored the risks and unknowns of tampering with time. Elena, Rajiv, and May celebrated their achievement. Yet the experience left them grappling with the profound implications of their discovery. As they prepared for future experiments, the weight of their responsibility grew, knowing they stood at the threshold of a new frontier, one filled with both promise and peril. Echoes of the past, a journey into history. Buoyed by their initial success, the team aimed for a more ambitious goal, traveling to June 28, 1914, to witness the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, a pivotal moment in history. After weeks of preparation, Rajiv volunteered for the mission, donning period-appropriate attire to blend into the past. As the Chronos engine activated, he vanished, reappearing in Sarajevo amidst the bustling streets of 1914. Rajiv observed the scene near the Latin Bridge, watching as the Archduke's motorcade approached. Torn by the urge to intervene, he adhered to the team's directive. Observe, do not interfere. When the fatal shot was fired, chaos erupted, but Rajiv remained a silent witness, documenting the event with precision. Returning to the present, Rajiv struggled to reconcile his emotions. He described the experience as profoundly human, emphasizing the fragility of history and the weight of inaction. The team analyzed his observations, uncovering subtle discrepancies between his account and historical records. These inconsistencies raised unsettling questions. Had Rajiv's presence altered the timeline, even minimally? The realization that they might be active participants in history, not just observers, cast a shadow over their work. Alina voiced their collective fear. What if we're not just observers? What if we're participants, whether we intend to be or not? This revelation forced the team to confront the ethical and existential implications of their experiments, leaving them to grapple with the delicate balance between curiosity and consequence. Fractured futures. A glimpse into tomorrow. The team's next venture was Into the Future 2147 to explore humanity's trajectory. May, equipped with advanced recording tools, volunteered for the mission. The journey was disorienting, but she emerged in a world of towering adaptive structures and autonomous technology. Despite the advancements, she noticed a sense of detachment among the people, their hyperconnectivity overshadowing genuine human connection. At a public forum, May found debates focused on existential crises, climate collapse, resource depletion, and AI ethics. Meeting a historian named Kale, she learned that the future's challenges stemmed from early 21st century decisions. Your choices matter more than you realize, he told her, emphasizing the weight of present actions on the future. Returning to the present, May shared her revelations with the team. The future isn't inevitable, she declared. It's shaped by the choices we make today. Her account sparked debate. Alina urged caution, fearing unintended consequences, while Rajiv advocated for proactive intervention to steer humanity toward a better future. The journey underscored the fluidity of destiny and the profound responsibility of influencing time. The team realized that the future was a dynamic, uncertain landscape shaped by ambition, ethics, and the consequences of human actions. Their power to explore time came with the duty to wield it wisely. Paradoxes unveiled. The fragility of causality. As the team's time travel experiments progressed, they uncovered unsettling paradoxes that challenged their understanding of time. The first anomaly emerged when reviewing May's trip to 2147, a historical event. Kale mentioned a failed 2035 climate summit had no record in their present timeline. This suggested their actions in the future might have altered the past, creating a divergence they couldn't predict. Elena's subsequent jump 6 months into the future revealed further inconsistencies. Her account of events differed from their current reality, hinting that each trip spawned alternate timelines. Rajiv proposed a radical theory. Time might exist in a quantum superposition, with every decision creating new, equally valid realities. This raised profound questions. Which timeline was real? And were they even in their original one? The team's attempts to stabilize the timeline only deepened the confusion. Rajiv developed predictive models to identify divergences, while May explored how the human mind might unconsciously influence time. Yet paradoxes persisted. During a joint jump, Alina and Rajiv returned with conflicting memories of the same event, as if they had experienced separate realities. Alina concluded that time travel wasn't just a scientific challenge, but a deeply personal one, shaped by the traveler's thoughts and biases. The timeline, they realized, was not fixed but fluid, influenced by countless variables, some measurable, others intangible. Their discoveries revealed time's inherent unpredictability and complexity, leaving them at a crossroads. The Chronos engine had unlocked infinite possibilities, but it also exposed the fragility of reality, forcing them to accept that time, like humanity, was endlessly interconnected and profoundly unknowable. The ripple effect, consequences beyond comprehension. The team's time travel experiments began to ripple far beyond their lab, unleashing unintended consequences that reshaped their lives and the world around them. Strange anomalies emerged, missing files, memory lapses, and equipment malfunctions that defied explanation. Alina returned home one evening to find her apartment rearranged, with personal belongings missing and a journal entry she didn't remember writing. It became clear. Her past had been rewritten, erasing parts of her identity. Rajiv and May faced their own struggles. Rajiv, once meticulous, found errors in his calculations and began dreaming of alternate realities where his choices led to vastly different outcomes. May, haunted by her journey to the future, felt increasingly disconnected from her reality. Friends and family noticed her distant demeanor, and her neural interface recordings from the future had been altered. As if the timeline itself resisted her attempts to document it, the societal impact was even more alarming. News outlets reported bizarre phenomena, conflicting accounts of historical events, sudden technological advancements, and unexplained cultural shifts. Governments and corporations sought to exploit the Chronos engine, offering lucrative deals to rewrite history for profit or power. Meanwhile, within the Quantum Research Institute, a faction led by Dr. Laura Chen pushed to shut down the project, warning that their experiments were fracturing the timeline and risking the unraveling of existence itself. The crisis reached a breaking point when a rogue scientist's unauthorized use of the Chronos engine caused a massive temporal anomaly, triggering blackouts and communication failures across cities. Public outcry demanded stricter regulations, and the team was forced to confront the consequences of their actions. Gathering in the lab, they faced a grim reality. "We're losing control," Alina admitted. "Not just of the timeline, but of ourselves," Rajiv agreed, acknowledging the Pandora's box they had opened. May, tearful, proposed a desperate solution. "What if we go back to the beginning and stop ourselves before we ever started?" The idea of erasing their experiments, sacrificing their achievements and lessons, was a heavy burden. Yet as they stood on the precipice of their final decision, they realized the profound truth their journey had revealed. The power to shape time came with a price. The timeline was fragile, but so were they. And as they prepared to act, they couldn't help but wonder if it was too late to turn back. Reflections on the edge of eternity. As the team prepared for what might be their final journey, the weight of their discoveries pressed heavily upon them. Time travel, once a beacon of limitless possibility, had revealed itself to be a double-edged sword, capable of both creation and destruction. The paradoxes they had uncovered, the fracturing of timelines, the rewriting of history, the destabilization of reality itself had forced them to confront the limits of human understanding. Yet, amidst the chaos, profound realization emerged. Time was not a static entity to be conquered, but a dynamic force to be respected. Its fluidity, its interconnectedness, and its resistance to control underscored the delicate balance that governed existence. Lena, Rajiv, and May stood in the lab, the Chronos engine humming softly in the background. Each of them bore the scars of their journey, emotional, intellectual, and existential. They had ventured into the unknown, seeking answers, only to find themselves humbled by the sheer complexity of the cosmos. The timeline, they now understood, was not a linear path but a web of infinite possibilities, each thread intertwined with countless others. To tamper with one was to risk unraveling the whole. Their decision to erase their experiments was not made lightly. It was born of necessity, a desperate attempt to restore equilibrium to a world teetering on the brink of collapse. Yet, as they activated the Chronos engine for what might be the last time, they couldn't help but reflect on the lessons they had learned. Time travel had taught them humility, forcing them to acknowledge the limits of their knowledge and the consequences of their actions. It had also revealed the resilience of humanity, the capacity to adapt, to endure, and to seek meaning in the face of uncertainty. The journey had been fraught with peril, but it had also been transformative. They had glimpsed the fragility of history, the fluidity of destiny, and the interconnectedness of all things. These insights, though painful, had deepened their appreciation for the present moment. The fleeting, precious now that existed beyond the reach of manipulation. As the temporal field enveloped them, pulling them toward an uncertain fate, they clung to the hope that their sacrifice would pave the way for a brighter future. In the end, the story of their experiments was not one of failure, but of growth. They had dared to explore the untold stories of time travel, venturing into realms where few had tread. And though their journey had ended in sacrifice, it had also illuminated the boundless possibilities of human curiosity. Time, they realized, was not something to be mastered, but something to be cherished. A gift to be lived, moment by moment, with awe and reverence. As the team prepared to undo their experiments and restore the fragile balance of the timeline, they reflected on the profound lessons learned from their journey through time. What began as a quest for knowledge had become a humbling exploration of humanity's place in the cosmos. Though their discoveries came at great cost, they left behind a deeper appreciation for the present moment, a reminder that time, in all its complexity, not something to be controlled but cherished. In the end, their sacrifice illuminated the boundless possibilities of curiosity and the enduring resilience of the human spirit. What do you think of this video? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more mysteries with us.